subscribe or this spider's gonna crawl in your ass or something, I don't know. Hey everyone, how you doing? This video isn't gonna be like a progression video or anything. It's gonna be more of a rant / me complaining about Deepbound because it kind of sucks. Don't worry though, maybe the next episode will be me getting Bell with the shark progression, but So this is just going to be my rant about Deepbound and maybe a few ideas they can implement, because I want to do a Deepbound progression, especially on YouTube. I think it'd be a fun video, but Deepbound is so boring. Like, I know you start off in the depths and it's supposed to be hard, but I feel like it isn't. It is kind of hard because the minute you mess up, it's over. You're done. But I feel like what they could do, because let's be honest, if you're good at the game, the first thing you're going to do, probably, most likely, is pick the battle axe, or if you're good with any other weapon, pick the best weapon that you're good with, go up to the surface after beating the enforcer, head over to Trial of One, and then come back to the depths. I feel like you'd spend a lot less time in the depths, even if you picked Deepbound. The only reason I'd pick Deepbound is so that I can use the antiquarian after like a layer 2 run, so I don't have to go to the surface to sell. But other than that, it's just not that fun, to be honest. It's really boring PvE stuff, and even then you've got like high level players killing you for no reason. I think what they could add is, maybe because you've got Claris, maybe they add another NPC, or there's like there's like a new room, a bit like the Light Hook room, but instead it's Claris sending you to like the diver version of Trial of One. It's harder, but maybe all the mobs in there are corrupted and it's been replaced with only layer 2 mobs, or not layer 2 mobs, only layer 1 mobs or something. Or maybe it's just like a replica of the normal Trial of One but harder. Who knows? I don't know. But I feel like there needs to be some sort of trial, and if they do add a trial for the divers, maybe they remove the diver's ability to use the Trial of One. I mean, they'd be high level anyway, but they just give the divers their own version of Trial of One, and if you get killed, you wipe until you reach like a certain point, and then Claris is like, oh, you're strong, you're a strong warrior, you'll make it one day to be a black diver, so she protects you with the light hook or something. Like how if you die in layer 2 with the light hook, you get sent back to Castle Light, but if you lose the light hook, you just die permanently. Maybe it's something like that, Like she thinks you're worth saving, or you're worth a warrior. So if you dive, how it's like, oh, keep going Lone Warrior, and then you unlock the Lone Warrior origin, something like that, except you won't get killed. You won't get wiped once you lose. So you get some good levels, even if you can't beat it, but you don't get wiped fully. I don't know, because I want to do diver progression. I like the divers. I think they're a cool faction, and they're unique, they're fun. I also like the Ignition Union. Maybe they need to add an Ignition Union origin that lets you go into the depths with the Ignition Union. Hell, even a Ministry origin. All these factions, man, they need origins. Not just the Voidwalkers. But still, layer 2 grind, it's not layer 2 grinding. Layer 1 grinding as a diver can be really, really boring. Especially when the game starts you off with 0 armor. Because my issue is, I'm not horrible at the game. I'm not that good either, but I'm not horrible at the depths. In fact, I actually find the depths quite easy compared to the overworld sometimes, because some of the mobs in the depths are just easier to avoid. However, unlike the surface, one mistake in the depths could cost you your entire build or your entire life. You might be fluent, you might know how to dodge the lionfish, all that, but if you manage to mess up that dodge, or you're getting jumped by jellyfish, it's over. Unless you're able to get that health pack on, which I really doubt, because you'll be level 1 in the depths. It's just boring. I want to do a video on it. I want to be like, oh, diver progression, like make my own custom diver, make him pretty cool. Like maybe like a vision shaper diver or something. It'd be pretty cool. Or progress to become a black diver. Every video I like every 5 levels I'm allowed to use the new one, or not every 5 levels, like I don't know, every 10 levels. Like from level 1 I wear the normal diver robes. Level 10 I get the diver journeyman robes. And then level 20 I get the black diver or something. But uh I don't even know what I would do for the video, because making a video as a diver is just boring. It's boring. It's boring to play, because eventually you just, you're gonna have to go to the surface at some point to uncap everything. Like, if I'm a diver, I don't want to keep going to the surface. I want to go into layer 2, not the surface. I want to keep going further down. And I remember seeing a video, actually, I think it was Agabatsu, but he did mention like maybe make the the uncaps like account wide, and I agree with that. I think that's a good idea, because I think they do plan on doing that. I'm not too sure. I heard that they did plan on doing that, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, but they should. They should definitely do that, because as a diver, if I want to play as a diver, I don't want to have to keep going back up to layer 1, not layer 1, back up to the surface just to do these tiny, mediocre, boring quests, basically a fetch quest, because the quest is so boring. Like, it's like, hey, go over this guy, give him a Gale Stone, go over to his brother, tell him he's alive, tell him he'll be fine, then go over to Maestro, uncap your heavy, and then you can go back to the depths. But if you want to uncap Fortitude, leave the depths, leave the Etcher Illuminant, go to the Eastern Illuminant, go to Fort Merit, get punched up by some random guy, hopefully the Authority don't hate you, and then you can go back down to the depths. Or, agility. You get what I'm saying. I'm basically saying that they need to make it account wide, so that I don't have to keep fucking wasting time leaving the depths, going back down. It makes it even worse, because then I can't even show you a full video. Like, I can't even show you something fun, because when I start as a diver, my first thought is, let me get out the depths. Like, maybe I'll get my friends to help me, or even do it myself. Like, let me get out the depths so I can go do trial of 1, so I can actually have a viable build, Like, can I actually have fun? Because all these high levels, they start off just trying to fucking kill you for no reason. And it's bullshit, really, because, like, you've probably seen a few videos of divers getting killed by high levels. It happens. It does happen. I've been killed by a high level a few times as a level 1 diver. In this video, I get jumped, but it wasn't really like they were trying to kill me or anything. My point being is, okay, because I'm going on way too far. I'm just gonna like end it now and then be like, hey, this needs to be done. So I think, let me just recap real quick. They should definitely add account uncapping. They should definitely add like a trial of 1 type thing, but even harder for the divers. And they should probably, find a way. I don't know how they do it, but find a way to protect freshy divers from like high level, like level 20s, because it gets really boring. I actually remember recording a video for the divers a while ago when I first got Deepbound. I was like, oh, I'm gonna try doing a Deepwoken video, but I got wiped. Like, the minute I started, I ran out of Castle Light when it was just that like little shitty place, and I got wiped. So I just didn't bother. I haven't bothered. But yeah, I would like to do a diver progression. However, I don't think I will. I mean, I'll try. I'll probably try. If I can actually get a good run, like, I'll record it, and if it goes bad, then I'll just, delete it. But if it goes good, I'll make a video. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe leave a like, comment what you liked about it, comment what you didn't like about it, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.